Good morning, everyone. Hello again. It's Miss Kendra from Learn and Play Montessori School. I'm feeling good today. How are you feeling? Really good? That's awesome. I feel really good. All of our friends here in the remote learning program are working really hard every day to make sure we have new fun things, and specifically we are making sure to add more access points for our improved internet connection. So we want to make sure that we are all connected always. And if there's ever any trouble, I don't want you to worry. We are always going to post the Facebook Live in full right after it's over. And then again, you can find the whole thing from beginning to end on YouTube as well. And you're always welcome to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Learn and Play Montessori School. Okay? Awesome. Let's take a look at the calendar. Now, my friends, can you tell me how many days are in the week? Thank you. Yes, there's 7 days in the week. I'm glad you're remembering already. What day of the week is it right now? Today is what? Thursday. Today is Thursday. What was yesterday? Yesterday was, can you remember? Yesterday was Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday. Tomorrow will be Friday. That'll be our first Friday in our school year. I'm excited. You're excited? Okay, let's look at the date. We're gonna move forward one day to the 20th. And can you tell me what month it is? Okay, can you tell me how many months are in the year? 12 months, yes. And this month is August. This month is August. And the year is 2020. So let's say the date together. Today is Thursday, August 20th, 2020. Awesome. And can you tell me what the weather is like outside? Is it sunny, cloudy, rainy? It's sunny. Yeah, it's really sunny. That's right. And is it so cold or hot? Yeah, it's hot, but it's not so hot like this weekend was so hot. It's just like a little bit cooler. Still hot though. Okie dokie. Let's sing our ABC song. You know that song? I know you know that song. Let's sing our ABCs and do some clapping with me. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now we know our ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Awesome. Thank you for singing with me. What song did we just sing? ABCs. That's our letters song, right? And I asked you yesterday, what else do you know that has letters in it? Our names, that's right. Let's try to make some letters for our names with different things. I found some buttons and I found some yarn, and I want to see if we can make some letters in our name with these things. Okay, so let's create some letters and some names. I'm going to sit down with my feet forward under the table. Okay, now my name is Miss Kendra. What is your name? Shrivats? Okay, let's spell that name here. Come on over here. We are gonna use, what should we use first? How about some yarn to spell Shrivats? So we are going to first, what's the first letter in Shrivats? A letter S. That's right. So we're gonna make a letter S. Now later you can try finding some string, or you can use anything to make these letters. And now I'm just gonna snip this off here. There's our letter S. Do you see the letter S? Yeah. So I want to remind all my friends, if we're not able to see the video so perfectly, you can always see it after in full, and you can create your own schedule for watching these videos in a time where you can see all of it. So when we write our letter H, it's going to go like this. So let's make our letter H. Okay, S-H. Shrivats. Let's see, what's the next letter? R. R. Okay, little string. Let's be an R. R. S-H-R. And then the next letter in the name Shrivats is I. Here's our little I. And a little dot. So now I see Shri. We need Vats. So let's get a letter V. That looks like a U. We need it to be a letter V. How do we get it to stay like that? Better. Okay. And we need a letter A. Letter A. So how do we write the letter A? Around and down. Okay, we can snip there. And I'm ready to make a letter T. So for T, we draw one line top to bottom and one line across. So we have Shrivat. We need one more small S. Let's get a little bit more yarn and create a small S. Oh, come on there, little yarn. Okay. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Here we have the name Shrivats. Awesome. And we can make another one. What is another name we should write? What is another name? You have an idea? How about Keshav? How about Keshav? Let's make let's write Keshav with some buttons. I'm going to use these colorful buttons. So I'm going to first make a K. Right? We can make the K like this with some buttons. Maybe we can make it a little bit bigger. Excuse me, scissors. We have our letter K. Can you see the K? And now for a little E. We might have to do a quite large, small E. Okay. We use a lot of buttons for this name, Keshav. So here's our E. Do you see that? K, E. Okay. What's the next letter in your name, Keshav? An S, that's right. Let's make a letter S. And we are making shapes with so many different things. Can you use something else? Yeah, you can use Play-Doh. You can use buttons. Here's our letter S. What's the next letter in your name, Keshav? H. Okay, let's write a H. We're gonna write, Keshav, your name around the table. H goes down and around. And come back up. Are you seeing the letter H? Okay, I have Keshav. We need A and V. I'm going to turn it a little bit. Now we need an A. Does that look like an A yet? Not quite, Miss Kendra. An A goes around and up and down. A. What's the last letter in your name, Keshav? A V. A V. That's right. Let's make a V. Wow, that was really big. We wrote Keshav in buttons. Let's do one more. I'm going to clean up these buttons. Let's do one more name. How about Arnav? How about Arnav? How do you spell your name, Arnav? What is the first letter? A? Okay. After I clean up these buttons, let's make your letter A. You know what I can use? I can use my whole hand grasp to clean up these buttons. And then there's just a few. I'll use my 3 fingers. Okay, Arnav, let's use some string to make your letters. So the first letter is A. It's a big A. So we're gonna make a big A. Right? And we need a cross. A. What's the next letter, Arnav? A small A. Thank you. A small A. Let's write that with our string. Stay together. Okay. We've got our A's. What's next? R. N. Arnav. N. Okay, we've got our little N. And then what else? A, another A. 3 A's in your name, Arnav. And then what's the last letter? The letter V. That's right. Let's make a letter V. Here we go. Enough. Is that how you spell your name? A-A-N-A-V? Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Thanks for spelling those names. We can make our own names at home, and we can use anything. We can use toys, buttons, string, whatever you can find. Alrighty? Okay. Now I'm going to clean up my materials here, and I'm ready to do a little Spanish. Do you guys like to learn a little bit of Spanish? Awesome. I'm excited. I'm going to tuck my chair first, and then I'm going to clean up my materials. And now I'm going to go grab my worksheets for Spanish. They look like this. You see these? Okay, let's go sit down at the table, and then we're going to look at Miss Kendra and we'll talk. So when I see you every morning, I say, "Good morning, I'm Miss Kendra." And in Spanish, if we want to say good morning, we can say buenos dias. Buenos dias. Can you say that with me? Buenos dias. Buenos dias. That is this first picture here. It says, good morning, buenos dias. Okay, and later we can trace these words, all right? Down here, at the end of the day, what do you say at the end of the day before you go to sleep? Good night. I say good night. Do you say good night? Yeah, to mom and dad? Yeah, and in Spanish, good night is buenas noches. Buenas noches. So let's say that together. Ready? Buenas noches. Good job. Are my friends going to color your good night and the moon? Yeah. And we can also trace buenas noches. And maybe tonight, when you go to sleep, you say, buenas noches, Mom. Buenas noches, Dad. You try that. I think they would be really surprised. Let's look at the next paper. So when you see a friend, when you see someone, what do you say to them? Hello, hi. In Spanish, if you want to say hello, what can we say? Hola, hola. Can you say hola? Hola. Good job, that's right. You can say hola. Buenos dias. Hola, good morning. Hello, good morning. Does that sound nice? Yeah, let's keep practicing. And if we want to say goodbye, we can say adios. Adios. Right? Can you say adios? Adios, very good. Bye-bye, adios. And what if somebody gives you something? What should we say if somebody gives us something? What's our manners? Somebody gives you something and you say, thank you, thank you. How can we say thank you in Spanish? Gracias, gracias. Can you practice that with me? Gracias, gracias. That's right. And on this page here, we can put our name up top and the date, right? Always first. We can color our friends here and trace hola. Hello. Hola. And we can trace and color adios. Bye-bye. Adios. And thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Gracias. Okay, you keep practicing. Let's look at one more page. Now, when I see my friends, I think I see maybe hola, buenos dias, and we can say ¿Cómo estás? What is ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Right? Sometimes when we see our friends, we want to ask them how are they doing? Right? In the morning I say, good morning, I'm Miss Kendra. How are you? How are you? And maybe you are feeling really good. Maybe you're feeling not so good, a little bad. Well, we can say, ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Will you say that with me? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Very good. How are you? And if we want to say good, we can say bien. Bien. Here I see, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? We can trace this. And she is doing good. She will say bien. Good. And this boy says, ¿Cómo estás? He's not feeling so great. Mal. Bad. I'm not doing well. Bad. Okay? You guys, that's awesome practice. And we can practice all of these again and again. And maybe next time when I see you, you will say, Hola, Miss Kendra. ¿Cómo estás? And I'll say, bien. Gracias. ¿Cómo estás? And you will say, muy bien, Miss Kendra. So very good. Right? Okay, let's keep practicing our Spanish later. And we can finish coloring and tracing. Okay, this is awesome tracing practice. I'm feeling like a song. How are you feeling? Like a song? Okay, let's go ahead and sing our We Welcome You to School Today song. I'm going to tuck my chair and put my work away, and then we're ready to sing. But I'm all by myself. Who should come and sing with me? Everyone? Yeah, but what about Miss Alice? Hola, Miss Alice.
Hola, Miss Kendra. Hola, my friends.
Okay, you remember our We Welcome You to School Today song, right? Okay, let's sing it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We welcome you to school today, school today, school today. We welcome you to school today. Please come learn and play. We're glad to have you here today, here today. Here today, we're glad to have you here today. Yes, it's a special day. Hey! Is it a special day? Of course it is. It's way special. And if we're going to say goodbye in Spanish, what do we say? Adios. Adios. Gracias for singing with us.
De nada, my friends. Adios.
Adios. Thank you. That was fun. I love singing with Miss Alice. I love to sing with my friends. Do you like to sing with your friends? Yeah? That's awesome. We're going to sing more in our Zoom class with your friends. You can see each other singing. Right now, let's take a look at our number rods again. What I need to do first is get 2 mats. I'm going to create my workspace. So let's use our walking feet to get our 2 mats. And do I grab 2 at the same time? 1 at a time. 1 at a time. And then I'm going to open it. So I'm ready to get my next mat. Always walking feet. safe walking feet. Okie dokes. Open up that mat. Perfect. Now I'm going to get my worksheet and then bring over all of my number rods. Yesterday we went all the way up to number 9 in number rods. Today we're going even further to 10. Can you tell me, when I pick up my number rods, should I get so many? No? Why not? We're gonna move slowly and carefully, that's right. We're gonna get one piece at a time with our walking feet and go back for the next. Taking your time. There is no rush here, right? We use our walking feet and stay nice and careful. And always really careful with our number rods because these are really big. If our friends got bumped with a number rod, oh, goodness, that would hurt so much. So always slowly, careful, and gently. We want to make sure all of our friends are safe together. Okay, a couple more. Make sure we have room here. We're talking about bigger numbers today, so there's more number rods. Okay, one more. Nice and carefully. Okay, let's come on over here and we can see there's a lot of number rods here today. So on our worksheet, we can see numbers all the way up to 10. So let's look at our number rods. Over here, let's go through all of our rods. This number rod is 1. Will you count with me, please? Okay. 1. This number rod is 2. 1, 2. This number rod is 3. 1, 2, 3. This number rod is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you counting with me still? Thank you very much. This number rod is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This number rod is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This number rod is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm really happy my friends are counting with me. This number rod is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This number rod is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This number rod is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, can you tell me which number rod is longest? Yeah, 10. That's right. And the shortest is 1. When we put them all together, can we see that? And it keeps getting shorter as the numbers get smaller. So when we look at our worksheet, we are going to count the number rods and color them accordingly. So what colors do you see here? Thank you. Yeah, red and blue. Okay, so we'd first write our name at the top. And the date. And the directions say count the number rods, color them accordingly, trace the number in the box provided. So when we are coloring our number rods, we are going to use these colors. So what color is number 1 going to look like? What color is that going to be? That's right, red, because our number 1 rod is red. Okay, how about, oh, we forgot to count. 1. And then, what number is after 1? 2. 1, 2. What colors is this box going to be? Red. And this one? Blue. I forgot to trace my 1. Red. And blue. And then we trace our 2. And we want to continue to do this all the way up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, we'd start red, blue, red, blue. You know what to do. And then we're going to trace our numbers. Okay, let's clean this up and we will finish our worksheet later. We're going to talk a little bit about some more hygiene first. So I'm going to put my worksheet back to the shelf and I will put back my number rods. I'm going to put back my biggest one first. Carefully and gently. Always walking feet. Okay. And if my friends ever need to look at the Facebook Live again, these are always going to be available to you on Facebook after the live is over and also on YouTube. You can see the whole thing there. Next one. 2 hands, walking feet. When we use our materials at school or at home, we always put them back. Why do we do that? Well, we can find them again if we put them back where they belong, right? Everything has its own spot. A few more to go, and then we're ready to roll our mats up. Okay, one more. What's next? What am I gonna do? Roll the mats. Roll the mats. That's right. Fold, roll, roll, pull, roll, roll, pull, roll, roll. Ready to go. And I always put my mats back where they belong also. And one more. And after I finish rolling this mat, we're going to talk again about hygiene. This week, earlier in the week, we talked about what kind of hygiene? Washing our hands. Yeah, and what is hygiene? What is hygiene? You want to have good hygiene. You want to keep our body nice and clean. No dirt, no germs, nothing like that. So some other things we do to keep good hygiene is brushing our teeth. Let's take a look at our brushing our teeth worksheet. And we'll do some tracing now, and you can do some coloring later, okay? Okay, let's write our names up top. And to keep our hands clean, we wash our hands, right, with soap and water. To keep our teeth clean, what do? We brush our teeth. That's right. So let's trace the word brushing. All right, we're going to start with our small b. How are we going to hold our pencil? 3 fingers. 3-finger grasp. Let's start with our B, around, and our R. U, S, H, I, N, G. Brushing our teeth. Okay, let's finish tracing later, and we can try writing it on this line below. Okay? And if we're not quite ready to write, we can ask mom or dad to write in a marker, and we can trace the marker also. The next page, the next thing we can do to keep our good hygiene, we always keep our body clean, right? We don't just have clean hands. We want clean everything. So we keep our body clean. How can we keep our body clean? We can wash. We can take a shower, take a bath. This boy is what? Washing his face. He's washing his face. So we can color this and trace washing our face. Let's trace washing. W, A, S, H, I, N, G. Thanks for tracing washing with me. Will you trace our face later and practice writing it on the line below? Awesome. That's fantastic. I'm excited to see your finished work. And I'm excited to see you again tomorrow, which is Friday. And we're going to say hello to a special friend. Okay? See you then. See you tomorrow.